Welcome to today's Coffee Conversation episode, powered by the Emerging India Forum, TIF, and a tech partner, Prime Infotech Solution. Series is The Emerging Lawyer. Theme is Empowering Law Firms Through Technology. We have with us Drishti Bindra, a dynamic force in the world of legal management, recruitment, and technology. Currently, she is sales and talent partner at Pollinize Network, currently based at Perth, Australia. With an impressive background that spans a BA in economics, an LLB from Delhi University, and LLM from the University of Cambridge, Drishti has combined her expertise in law and technology to drive innovation in legal practices. So welcome, Drishti, to today's special episode.
Thank you so much. Pleasure is all mine.
Okay. So, friends, I'm Lion Amir Virani, legal tech evangelist and host of Coffee Conversation. So, Drishti, to explain you must be aware of the two formats, the professional round and the personal, but
Yeah.
there is surprise round, the rapid fire round.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
So you have to be in the rapid fire to be quick, funny, and witty, and you will get to
Sure.
win this book, Shaping the
Okay.
Legacy Law Future, which
Okay.
I
That's
will have
great.
and send to you. I'm author of
Interesting.
ebooks, so
Oh,
this is my
wow.
journey, and this coffee is also to add value and bring a smile to someone's.
Definitely.
Day.
Cheers, coffee. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, my first question: how did your background in economics influence your transition into law and legal management?
I would say economics is an amazing subject to study about. And when I did economics, I was just, I would say 21 years of age, right? So that was a building stage in order to think about that what I should do ahead in my career. And while doing economics, I developed certain skills like problem solving, logical reasoning, analytical reasoning, which I believe added a lot of value in my legal operational and my legal journey, which I had. And after economics, I definitely felt that why not law? Legal and economics is a great background to have with, right? So I would say certain skills which I adopted during my eco helped me to transition quite easily in my legal field. So yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, Rishi, you worked in legal technology. So, what excites you the most about this field, and how do you see it transforming the legal landscape?
I would say I'm in love with technology. Technology definitely makes your work quite easier and it makes you actually more efficient, right? You can uh, give all your mundane tasks or routine tasks to the technology and sit back and relax, but think strategically, which is very important, right? You can actually put in effort on your those skills which are required as a human, which I would say your strategic thinking or your client building, your business development, and leaving the rest work to technology. And technology is shaping legal field quite beautifully, and I believe there's always a soft interaction between a human and technology is here to stay, not to replace human but to make humans life easier. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Now, you've got good experience in recruitment, in legal recruitment. So,
Yes.
according to you, what are the top qualities you look for a candidate in today's legal market?
So I would say today's legal market is becoming very competitive. So if I look for three top qualities in my candidate in today's world, it would be having a good theoretical knowledge, and being an amazing salesperson as well, because at the end of the day, you need to get clients for yourself, right? So and thirdly, have a great communication skills. So these three qualities will make you a good lawyer in country like India and today. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, Now, my next question will be, how do you balance the technical and human aspects of recruitment, especially with the rise of AI in legal world?
Sure. So I would say it's very important that a candidate which I am looking for should have a correct balance of both technical as well as having those soft skills. So when I'm working on any kind of a mandate, technology is making my life very easy. Like if I use certain tools like Zoho or Job Adder, it filter out the right candidate for me. But at the same time, what human touch which I bring into it, like interviewing the candidate, checking their technical knowledge, but at the same time checking the soft skills as well, that whether they will be a cultural fit for the organization or not. So adding that personal touch to it, very important. As I previously said, it's always a soft interaction between technology and human person. You need to work in align with the technology, which can make things easier. So balancing this technical and personal aspect can help candidate getting the right job and client getting the right team for them.
Wow. So law firms, please look to the advice. You're watching this episode, you will get a lot of advice for especially for the HR people. You'll get ideas and
Definitely.
whom to approach for your
Definitely.
legal.
Certain tools are in the market, right? Like there are a lot of tools, and if they are used wisely, I would say it can make jobs of HR quite easier, and they can actually focus on things which they actually want to do. So I would definitely advise all the law firm HRs in order to use the technology very wisely. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what kind of challenges have you faced while managing legal recruitments, and how did you address them?
Oh, like I would say multiple challenges, right? Like legal field in itself is a journey of challenges. There have been times where there were more demand than the supply of lawyers in the field, to be very honest, right? Like if you're working with a lawyer or with a law firm, they are very particular with the requirements and you have to look for the right candidate. And I would say one of the main challenge which I used to face was that sometimes it used to become very mundane. When if I say mundane, that used to get repetitive mandates because generally they were not able to fill the vacancy with the right kind of candidate. So what strategy I used to adopt was searching for the passive candidate rather than the active candidate, right? Like there are a lot of candidates who are actively looking for jobs in the market who you can easily find on LinkedIn or say through their CV or through their application which they used to make on a post and everything. But actual and good quality candidates are the passive candidates in the market who are looking for a job but who are not actively searching out for job. So what helps me is my networking, is my referrals, is my contact in the market. So searching the right candidates through these referrals, these contact, or attending the right kind of events and say seminars or conferences in particular field, like say a corporate or like say banking and finance lawyer, for example. So attending that specific conferences on based on that particular area help you to network out, help you to meet the like-minded people. So yes, the challenge was in order to fit in those difficult mandates which used to carry on for a long period of time. They used to take say 3 months in order to close in general, because because employers were after to find the right fit. So and how did I cope up was through my networking skills, through my contacts, through my referrals. So yes, yeah.
Okay. So this is what do you say? Not a relevant question, but
Yeah,
as you focused on, okay, but networking is more important for
yeah,
your work areas. Now,
very,
my
very important.
question is, I'm asking you, okay, how important is networking for a legal professional for building up his career, practice, and other things?
It is very important. I would say that is a top quality any legal candidate should have in him or her in order to grow in his or her career. Because at the end of the day, when you have to become a partner in a law firm, you will take 8 to 10 years in order to become a partner in law firm. That is a normal timeline, right? And you start building your clients, you start building your network from say when you are an SA3 or like a PA1, right? And you should have a good book so that you can become a partner because today it's all about numbers in a legal field. Generally, as per my experience, any law firm who is looking for a right partner for them, they are looking at what you can bring to us on table, what kind of clients you can bring to us on table. So networking plays a very important role from the very start of a career of any lawyer. If he has that sales mindset, if he has that business development mindset, he or she will excel in the legal field. So you should not just have a legal knowledge, but you should be a good salesperson. That is something I would say personally, I have experienced that. So lawyers are wonderful and an amazing salesperson. That's how they are building an amazing business. Because at the end of the day, law is the best business. And if you can excel in that, the sky is the limit.
Wow. Thank you for sharing your lawyer, the best salesperson in the world.
No, yeah, that is something which
That's
I have, I would
complimenting.
say, that is the crux of my experience for last 6 years,
I
right?
know.
Because in general, even if you're working as an associate, until unless you don't develop that kind of a mindset that you have to get clients, right? You have to build clients for yourself from the day one you enter this legal field. Then only you can excel in this field. Otherwise, you will just remain as an execution lawyer and you can just stay in a law firm. That's fine. It's completely fine. But if you have to grow, then yes, you have to bring clients. So that's there.
Thank you for that. Now let's go to your experience in building and engaging legal communities such as Agami and the Enterprise Leaders Circle.
Yeah. So I would say it was an amazing experience when I joined Bahura Legal Talent Management back in 2018. I would say I got that opportunity in order to build Agami with, I would say, people like Sachin Malhan and Ritvik Lupos who were pioneer in this field, like especially in legal recruitment and legal technology. And Agami is a great platform. It brings together legal tech entrepreneurs. It brings together people who are innovators in this field in order to interact, generate ideas, and work in this field. And and during those course of time from 2018 till 2022, I was at Bahura. We also built this ELC, that is an enterprise legal circle. It was a platform to bring together general counsels, head of legals in order to discuss the uprising field in uprising field in legal field, right? Like especially like data, privacy, technology, how they're impacting the in-house people, how they're impacting the current legal growth, and what kind of tools they are using internally, because I would say in-house are still ahead as compared to law firms in using technology, because like you don't have just offices in India for an any MNC, you have offices worldwide. So definitely that adoption is much faster in MNC or companies as compared to law firms. So that kind of exchange of ideas on a round table was amazing, and it actually opens your mind. It actually helps you wear those thinking hats and think different concepts in a legal field, right? So, and when this data, privacy, this all things were discussed, you actually feel that there are different areas in legal field to explore. Now, generally, if I would just bring an example, earlier TMT was a very niche practice area, or a data lawyer, data privacy lawyer was a very niche practice area, but now it is growing tremendously. And why? Because a lot of people are entering this field now. There's an awareness which is generating. So I would say Agami and ELC are creating that awareness, are building, taking those small steps toward this. And these kind of organizations or these kind of steps are more needed, especially in an Indian legal environment today. Yeah.
Wow. So now, uh, what excited you to do LLM from the University of Cambridge? My first question. And how has it international education shaped your approach to law and legal consulting?
I would say that was my personal thing. I always wanted to do master, or like I always wanted to study from an Ivy League college. So that was a very personal decision. And I got through Cambridge, I got through Oxford, I even got through Harvard as well. Like that was a bit later on, but I got through these Ivy League universities. So very personal decision. I always wanted to study from an Ivy League university. So that's why University of Cambridge is there. And I would say it's amazing, right? Like how you study in an international environment. And because it opens you to different people across the world, it opens your mindset. And you see that that the students are not just limited to an age group of say 25 to 30, but it's open to an age group up till 50. When I was Cambridge, I had my cook people who were studying with me. They were 50 years of age, right? So it opens your mindset. It gives you that kind of practical thinking, right, which is missing in India, because in India you always focus on that theoretical mindset. You're always into the books, right? Like this will come, this will not come. And generally you always, if you think about an Indian education, you know what questions will be asked in the question paper, right? Like every student, every lawyer would know, okay, these 5 questions will come, we have to prepare these 5 questions and we'll sail through the paper very easily. But that's not the case from an international education, because all is practical thinking, all is your application. So it's an application based study as compared to a theoretical based study in India. And it gives you an international exposure studying with people across 165 countries. Amazing. So, and you get to make a lot of friends across the world. So, yeah, what else you need? In future, these people will only help you in order to grow in your career.
Yeah, very true, very true. Now, Drishti, who's a mentor or who do you follow or who has influenced you from the legal world?
I would say in terms of mentor, when I entered or when I got passionate about legal technology, I would say one person I used to follow was Sir Richard Susskind, he's a big name in the field of legal technology. And I was recently hearing him at the Legal Geek conference as well, wherein he said that how technology is transforming the legal field, even we don't know. In future, coming like 2030, technology will take over the humans, and law firms will also be not aware that how it is coming across, right? And we should start opening up our eyes and minds from the day to day. So I would say Richard is a great person to follow, specifically if you are very passionate about legal technology. So yes, for me, I would say he is my mentor. I look forward to hear his or read his books or look forward to hear his speeches and everything, because there are a lot to gain from him. Yeah.
Wow. So, Drishti, you have also had a stint of entrepreneurship at Lex Innovate. So,
Yes.
how was experience working and with startups, legal techs?
So I would say Bahura was also a startup, right? It's also a startup, right? And definitely it has grown tremendously. So I learned a lot from my 4 years at Bahura. It helped me in order to develop those entrepreneurial skills in general, right? It Because the way you work in that kind of an organization, you're not micromanaged. You're allowed in order to go out and find your way and succeed in whatever you want to do, right? Like you can develop your own skills accordingly. And that actually helped me in order to transfer those skills in my entrepreneurial journey. And my mentors over there, right? Definitely my Ritvik Lucas and Lee actually helped me in order to start up my own startup. And they were very happy when I was starting on Lex Innovate. So I would say those skills and those learnings from my experience at Bahura helped me in order to set up this entrepreneur setup called Lex Innovate. And it's been doing great. Yeah, it's going good.
Okay. Now, uh, Drishti, what advice would you give to law firms looking to integrate technology into their everyday practice?
One of the major advice that I would give them is that after every meeting, please adopt the technology. Don't just let the meeting go in just like your books or something. Okay, we had met this legal tech entrepreneur and it was quite an amazing product and everything was good, but we can't adopt it. Either we don't have the budget, or either like we have to train the lawyers, and like generally lawyers don't have time for the training and everything. So one advice would be, if you find the product good and everything, please take out that time in order to adopt the technology, because yes, there will be a bit of training, a bit of time which will be required from your end, but at the end of the day it will be useful.
Perfect, perfect. Yes. That, what do you say? Commitment and interest should be there,
Yeah.
and you will receive the ROI of your investment of
Obviously,
the
like you have
technology.
to put in the efforts, right? You have to go through the trainings, you have to learn the processes and everything. It's not a one day thing. It will take time, but once you adopt it, you'll just master it.
Yeah,
That's
very true,
there.
very true. Now, Drishti, my last question for your professional. Share your
Sure.
experience regarding the work culture in India, and now you are in Perth, Australia.
So I would say, like one major difference is definitely, as everyone would agree, that is work-life balance and respecting that, right? Like in India, you are working even at 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock. There's no privacy, privacy from in your private life from that perspective, right? Like if you have to finish off a work, you have to do it at that point of time. There is no work-life balance from that perspective. I completely agree that client from a legal perspective, that the client pressure is much and the timelines are tight and all. But sometimes very artificial or superficial timelines are also being set in order to create that kind of a pressure. So I believe that pressure shouldn't be created. Like you should have certain work life balance, which I feel which is here over here, right? Like the work timings are very specific. You have to work till 5 or 6 o'clock. No one will disturb you after your working hours. So that is something that we should adopt in India as well. So that's there.
Wow, perfect. So now let's go to the second round, the personal round, and understand
Yeah.
this your person. Tell us about your family and your formative years.
Yeah. Sorry.
Tell us about your family and your growing up, your formative years.
Sure. I come from I would say upper middle class family, and my father is a businessman. He runs his own business. My mother is a homemaker, and my formative years were in Delhi. I've been born and brought up in Delhi, and I did my education from St. Mark's Senior Secondary School. I have been topper in my 10th and 12th standard in my own school, and then I did my economics honors, and then I did my LLB, and I have been in top 5 over there as well. And then my journey took me to Cambridge, and it had been great. So I would say I have been a quite intelligent student, as everyone says that, okay, like you have been quite intelligent. Everyone in my family used to look up to me. Okay, you're quite good, you're quite intelligent, can you help me with this, can you help me with that? So my initial years had been like this only in my school as well as in my college, and everyone in my college used to ask for my notes. So yeah, it had been good. Like I was a studious girl from that perspective. Not a nerd, not a geek person, but yeah, quite studious.
Wow. So
Yeah.
look, let's go to your college days, one at
Yes.
Law College in India and then University of Cambridge.
Sure.
Your memories, your actions over there.
So I would say, like in my law college, I was quite active. Like in general, I was participating in all the events in my law college. I was quite famous in my college. Like I did stood up for elections as well. Though I didn't won it, like obviously I didn't win it, but still I stood up for that election also because I wanted to try out different things. I was part of the Legal Aid Society. I was a part of the DEPSOC, the Debating Society. I was a part of the Moot Court Society. In my economic honors, the bachelor's, I was part of the Dance Society as well. So I used to enjoy both sides of it, the co-curricular as well as my study part. And in my law college, I would say that generally as a group, right, like used to do quite a lot of internships in general. So that way used to make quite a lot of friends. So yes, I was quite a friendly person, so I used to make friends very easily. And still now I have a lot of friends which are continuing from my law school also. Yeah.
So any message you want to say to them through this coffee conversation platform?
Yeah, I hope everyone is doing good because now everyone is quite have become quite busy in their life with their careers, with their families. Everyone have babies now. Even I have a baby. So I would say like now everyone is busy with their life. We don't meet so often, but yeah, like cheers, cheers to our life which we had in law school, and hope we can, I would say, get back to that life. Because see, I would, and that's my thing for the my friends. But I would say my one advice to all the law students would be enjoy your law school days, enjoy your college days in general, not just law school, whichever college you are in, but just enjoy your college days, because once you are out of it, life is tough. Life is tough. So just enjoy those days. Don't think about studies. Don't think about numbers, because they are just numbers on paper. What you do in your life will not resonate to what you're studying. So please
Perfect.
don't take that too seriously. That is something which is that definitely take it seriously. I'm not saying you don't have to pass it, but then don't take it too seriously. That's not the life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Now my two questions, because
Yeah.
you have just shifted to Perth recently.
Yeah.
Uh, how was your weekend in Delhi look like and your weekend in Perth?
Oh, quite interesting, I would say. And like it's been a month that I've been in Perth, Australia now. In Perth, Australia, I would say weekends are quite peaceful. Because over here everything shuts down by 5 o'clock. Only the restaurants are open, say up till say 10 o'clock maximum on a Sunday. So yes, I can actually enjoy a nice brunch, go out for walks and relax. So that is something which I'll do in Perth, Australia. However, weekends in my Delhi are always lit up, were always lit up. They were like partying out, going and meeting out friends and chilling out with family members. So till late night, because party in Delhi, nothing starts before 10 o'clock in Delhi in general for youngsters like us. So yes, a lot of difference, quite peaceful over here as compared to Delhi. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Uh, who is your biggest inspiration or support system from your family?
Right now, I would say it's my husband, biggest support and biggest cheerleader in my life, and also biggest motivator as well. He always motivates me to do what I want to do in my life, and also make little bit sacrifices also for that. So I would say my biggest support, my biggest cheerleader for now is my husband, Gaurav Adva. Yeah.
Okay. Now, which book or podcast you're currently enjoying?
Not no book. Actually at this point of time, I would say no book, because my whole time is occupied by it's actually taken up by my 1 year old toddler. So I'm being very honest about it. I don't want to like just say because I'm appearing on this podcast or name a book for that from that perspective. So being very honest, right now my whole time is being taken up by my toddler. So yeah, that's that.
I
That's there.
appreciate your honesty, April.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because like in general, even if I start off with something, I have to leave that in midway. I can't complete it. So I have been reading
Yeah.
a lot in general, but I'm not able to complete anything. So that's there.
Okay. Any particular music, web series you're following?
Oh, I'm a full Bollywood fan. I enjoy like whole dinchak music. Sorry for using this word, but yes, I'm a full
Please,
Bollywood.
please.
I'm a full Bollywood fan, so I enjoy those high music. So that's definitely there. And web series, the like not exactly web series, but yes, uh I would not remember because I'm not getting that time in order to watch those web series specifically. But I did watch Emily in Paris, the new series which came online. So I had started it out. So that is something I'm enjoying because I'm able to watch like 10 minutes, 20 minutes out of it. So that's there. Yeah.
Yeah, we can understand. We can understand.
Yeah,
But
that's there.
you will get back to your Dinchak life very soon.
That's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, are there any traditions or routines you cherish in your daily life?
Oh yes, one routine I definitely cherish is that I need that 1 hour of morning for myself, whatever I do, whether it's walk, whether it's yoga, or just simply put on a music and just dance. So that 1 hour I definitely need, even if it with my toddler. It's like no matter what, I need that 1 hour. So yeah, in the morning.
What's a hidden talent or hobby that most people might not know about you?
That I'm a good dancer. Yeah. Because like in general I have not like especially in yes in economic honors, yes, a lot of people would have known about it, but when I came to law school I was more towards this legal side of it in all those societies which were more about debating moot court and everything. So that dance part of me or that side of me was undershadowed from that perspective. So I would say yes, a lot of law school friends would not know that I'm a very good dancer. Actually I'm a trained Kathak dancer. I have done like a PP2 from that perspective, so I can teach Kathak. So that's there.
Wow. So, Drishti, you're an epitome of Sri Shakti and you have achieved a lot. So, what does Sri Shakti mean to you?
So Sri Shakti means to me that always follow your passion, which I have done in my life. And one of the major reason why I was able to do it was because of my parents. Because I am a single child. That is something I would like to add. I'm a single child and that to a daughter. And last when I was born in 1992, and my parents always motivated me. They considered me as their son only. They have given me the best in life. They have motivated me to achieve the best in life. So and do what I want to do. And yes, I like, if you look at my journey, I have done what I always wanted to do. So Sri Shakti to me means that do what you want to do in your life, because once you do that, you will always achieve the best. So follow your passion and be happy. Just be positive and success will be on your feet. Yeah.
Interesting, interesting. So now my last question. Describe Drishti in one line.
I would say fun, fun loving, sensitive, emotional, but at the same time quite practical.
Wow. Okay. So now let's have enjoy some fun, rapid fire round.
Sure.
Uh, Cambridge or Delhi?
Cambridge.
Okay. Legal tech innovation you can't live without.
I can't. Zoho. Like for a recruiter, I would say as a recruiter, that has been my life from that perspective. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. A quote or motto you live by.
That always live by a positive mindset, because if ups and downs are part of your life, so if one thing is not happening, other thing will definitely happen. So just don't loosen your heart. Just be very positive. So yes, I'm quite positive from that perspective. Definitely.
Wow. Okay. What's your go-to comfort food?
Spaghetti. I love
Hmm.
spaghetti.
Okay. Your dream vacation destination.
London.
Okay. Tea or coffee?
Sorry, I like say one more thing. Dream destination. I have been in London, but still it remains my dream destination. Yeah. So I would still say, because I want to go over there again and again. So I would
I know,
not
I know.
choose any other country over that. So that's why I said dream destination. And I'm a coffee person. I love coffee. I have tried hundreds of coffee, and my husband would say that you can live on coffee. So there's actually
I
a
know.
joke at home
That's
that
right. So let's
I
raise
only
a toast to,
yeah, close to coffee.
and you're
There's
on
actually
coffee, and
sorry.
you're on coffee. You're on the
Yes, and
coffee
I'm on coffee,
now.
definitely. And my husband say that you can actually survive on coffee. There's actually a joke at home that I only survive on coffee. So that's there. Yeah.
That's another interesting conversation for another time. Different
Yeah.
brands of coffee. Yes,
That's
I
true.
would love
Yeah.
to have with you discussing
Sure,
about
sure,
different
definitely.
brand blends.
Coffee, always. I can give
So
you whole list of the beans and everything. I can just go on and on and on. So that's definitely
super.
there.
Yeah, yeah. Would love to have this conversation. It's interesting.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Morning person or night person?
Actually, both. Both. No, I like, because
Okay.
I get up also quite early and I can stay up quite late also. So I'm fine with both.
Okay. Now, last two questions related to Bollywood. Your favorite Bollywood song?
My favorite Bollywood song.
Song
Tinchak song Munni Badnaam Hui. Like I would like love to dance on that.
and movie.
Movie Hum Aapke Hai Kaun. That's my all-time favorite.
Wow. So you had fun and
Yes,
you
for
really
sure.
deserve it, which will be an autograph and it
Thank
will be
you.
delivered to your place in Perth.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. So, friends, it was a lovely conversation. Going through a journey and knowing many secrets. She has also discovered many secrets and she has shared. She is a coffee connoisseur. So it's very touchy being on a coffee show and sharing, but she's a coffee connoisseur. Uh, Her passion in legal technology, for legal consulting, for recruitment. Please watch this episode. You'll come to know how to adopt technology for a law firm, for HR person, legal recruitment, what areas to look for and whom to connect with, and for consulting. So many things. We wish the best for journey in Perth, Australia, and we have over 200 plus episodes on our Coffee Corner show. Do subscribe, watch. You will get to learn, connect with coffee speakers, and relate, get inspired. If you want to be featured as a coffee speaker, we are on the social media. Drop a line. Our team will connect with you and have coffee over
Cheers.
coffee.
Thank you so much.
Coffee corner
Thank
over
you.
coffee. So thank you, Drishti. And we meet with another speaker.
Thank you so much. Pleasure is all mine. It was fun. having this conversation with you and sharing some of my secrets also. So yes, and would love to hear like just the thoughts on technology from the audience and everyone. Happy to discuss that.